Hello, Tanvir. It is so nice to see you on this webcam and on this Zoom meeting that we're doing in order to try and help as many people as possible through Ramadan. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you so much, Samsul Bhai. It's been an honor. I have been watching your stuff for last few years, and it's an honor, really.
Bro, I watch a lot of your stuff. I watch so much of your the way you do press-ups, pull-ups, all these little things, and I admire it and I want to learn how to do it myself. So it's really great. And then obviously your fitness group that I follow and things, it's great to see other people getting involved and more lifestyle. I love the lifestyle part of it. Obviously, I do a lot of bodybuilding and fitness, that type of thing. But I think it's really important to get the lifestyle right, which is what you are sort of showing people. And I absolutely,
what I thought about you when I first saw you, like, who is this guy? This guy is shared. I mean, like, you are a pro bodybuilder, right? And also, I have seen a lot of your posters in Dhaka City, in front of a lot of gyms.
Oh.
So yeah. So I said,
awesome.
wow. Then I got to know about you, and I have seen your stuff, and I really admire your work. Also, I think that you are now trying to teach people for last few years, I guess, right?
Exactly.
And that's really incredible. I love people who love teaching people about like how they build their body, how they build their career, all of the things. So yeah, it's awesome.
The truth is, if I can do it, a lot of people can do it. And what I love right now in Bangladesh, a lot of people are doing it in that condition in Bangladesh, where people might have thought, oh, you can't do it unless you live in the UK. I know I'm lucky. I live in the UK and I have access to certain things, but there are Bengali guys absolutely smashing it. And I can't wait to see that grow and get even bigger. But
I think the opportunities here in Bangladesh is great. And a lot of people are really becoming conscious about their body. They want to be healthy. They want to be fit.
Definitely.
And like social media plays a big role here. So yeah, you are absolutely right.
So in this video, I want to share your top 5 tips. I will be honest, I'm not going to ever lie and say that I do certain things. I do not fast. I am not as religious as I would like to be, but I try and give back in other ways. And for me to make a video saying, oh, you should do this, you should do that, I feel is wrong personally. But I do know a lot of people who are fasting follow me. So I wanted to create this video, and you were my first person I actually wanted to sort of join in on this webcam and on this video. So I'm so grateful you've been able to join and you had the time to put aside for me. So yes, what are your 5 top tips? So that is my question to you.
So my 5 top tips for Ramadan, that is, and for me, I fast like a lot of times, not just in Ramadan, I fast in other times too. Right.
Okay. Amazing.
So for me, any time you're fasting, you should really focus on the first tips is like, you should really focus on nutrition dense food. What people does in iftar, they eat a lot of highly processed food, foods with a lot of oils, and the Indian subcontinent, what you do is like a lot of piaju, a lot of what is called beguni, and like real crazy. I seen a lot of highly processed food, and that's not really good for the body after a long hour fasting, especially dry fasting, right? So first tips is you should eat at least high amount of nutrition dense food, and you should eat a lot of protein too in your iftar, right? This is the first tip. Second tip would be it's about training. So I recommend people try to work out just before breaking their fast, or after breaking their fast, after 1 or 2 hours later, they can do hard workout. And if they're working out hard, let's say, I don't recommend doing really high intensity training before iftar. So
I was just going to ask, if you try and train high intensity after fasting for that long, which one do you recommend more? Before eating, breaking that fast, or after?
That would be my third tips. That is, let's say somebody wants to really train really high intensity training, I would recommend he has to train for a long time. I'm talking about experienced people, they have been training for at least few years. They can train in high intensity, and I would recommend them doing it after 1 or 2 hours of doing their iftar or breaking their fast. But before fasting, like you are not getting any water, right? And let's say somebody wants to like really do some like a cardiovascular training, I would recommend them cutting them in half,
Right.
right?
Okay.
So this like you should do at least like not basically, let's say if you are doing high training, you should cut them in half in the whole Ramadan. Okay, the fourth tips would be like you should really focus on sleep. A lot of people does, they don't sleep at night, they wake up till Sehri, then they eat, then they go to sleep. And some people, they have to wake up for their office at 8 a.m., maybe 7 a.m. Some people have to go to their school or university at like early in the morning. They don't sleep well. Also, they are fasting because their body don't recover that well. So they feel really, really tired at the end of the afternoon.
Exactly.
You see? And that's also encourage them to eat a lot more because they think that they need to eat a lot. And Bhaiya, if somebody's not sleeping right, there is a lot of ghrelin hormone in their system that made them really, really hungry, right? And the 5 tips will be, I would recommend really taking this like Ramadan month, a place for like a season for self-reflection. Not just, hey, I want to lose a lot of weight in this Ramadan. Maybe I want to cut down a little bit. It's a place like somebody is really doing their fasting religiously. It's for the higher purpose. So for them, I would really recommend that you should focus on like take a note like a pen and paper, sit down and find out, like really focus on reflect on your journey of your health and well-being, also your life, your career, relationship, because fasting, but Ramadan is a month of self-reflection. It's like it's a month of really focusing inward, not just outward, right?
So
and
not to overthink it and then obviously think what you're going to do for the next 10 months and not 12, 11 months, not because obviously
that's part of the lifestyle that I always talk about.
Exactly.
Some people does is they want to lose all their weight in Ramadan. They are really think, hey, I have done that too. That's in my experience. Before, like a long time ago, I have to think, hey, this is the time I'm not going to eat. Yes, I will work out. I will lose weight and I will not gain weight for the next 11 months. That was my mindset a long time ago. Now that I understand, it's a daily process, say monthly process, yearly process to build a lifestyle to sustain that body over the long run.
That is amazing advice, because, and I love that you're saying this and that you've been there, you've done it, you've experienced it. And I think everyone would think like that as well. You can't help but think like that because you'd think this is the time, and it makes sense. But then you've now gone through it and like, look how you look now.
Most of the tips that I have given people right now is all in my experience. I ate a lot in iftar. I didn't sleep before Sehri. I have done every bad things that people can imagine in Ramadan. Yes, I know that
we need to help people not do the same mistakes.
Absolutely.
They don't have to go through the same mistakes to learn. They can learn from your mistakes. Absolutely. And ours. We have all made plenty of mistakes.
That's another reason I think we became a fitness coach, right? Because we know that as a beginner, you do a lot of mistakes. For me, I've experienced a lot of injuries. And that's when I started learning about fitness. Hey, something is very wrong. I was all into bro science. You know how it was in the beginner days.
Yeah, we've all been through that bro phase, and you just focus and concentrate and train on certain exercises, certain muscles, and you don't think about the overall package. I completely get that. I've been there. So to hear it from you, I just believe anyone who watches this video, instead of me, if I try to repeat what you just said, I just don't think it'll come across the same, because it's not relatable from me. I haven't done what you have done. And I think for someone else who may follow me and doesn't follow you, they definitely need to start following you. I just think this could be so beneficial for them. So even if this video helps one person, I will be so happy that we've done this and that you've giving me a bit of your time today in your busy schedule to just get that message across. So I really thank you for that. As simple as
Bhai, it's a pleasure. Like being in like the same and the same video. Like it was my plan. Also, I would like to invite you in my podcast. We'll do that very soon. And
Bro, yeah, I just saw that you filmed a podcast with Nazir Hasan.
Right.
Am I definitely right in saying there's no relation? Yeah, you both got the same surname. Any relation?
No relation.
No, of course not.
I think she's my soul sister. I don't know why.
Yeah, definitely. So like even that, I absolutely love what you're doing and like the knowledge that you are providing and the people you are linking up with. I absolutely love it. And I've been following you for it feels like a few years now. Yeah, and everything you provide, I think, is such great value. So I really, really hope some people will pick up from this and obviously follow you as well. I really think what you're doing is great. So it's hard for us sometimes because we do what we do, film these things, and we do think to ourselves, who's watching this? Is this actually worth it? So it's really important, you know, that it does get, you know, noticed. And I want you to know that obviously.
Right. I think social media brings a lot of opportunity for us to learn from each other. I learned a lot from you, from Nadia Apu, a lot of other fitness coaches. Also, I coach other coaches to build their business as well. So, yeah. And that's an interesting thing. And yeah, thanks for inviting me, brother.
That's right. One thing I want to say with obviously people dieting, I also, a bit like what you just said, it's time to reflect. I want people to not stress too much unless they're getting ready for competitions in 6-7 months. It's a different situation. But most people in general life, I do want them to realize that obviously they're going to have their mums, their grandmas, daddies, nannies. You're not going to be able to eat clean. So sometimes just try not to overthink it. Enjoy having that time with your family. Our daddies and nannies and ammas are never, ever, especially my age, I'm 35. So my mum being in her 60s, they're never going to understand clean eating.
They will never understand. Right.
Ghee, pill, everything is going in.
Sometimes I tell people, hey, if you really want to eat some like a processed food, do that, but don't overdo it.
But right. Exactly. That's the key. Enjoy it. Don't overthink it. And then just do your best to do a bit of exercise, you know. But yeah, I worry a lot of people are going to really harm and hurt themselves trying to train as hard as they possibly can, thinking that they need to achieve what they were achieving when they weren't fasting. You don't have to. It can just be a maintenance phase. And I think
it's a maintenance for me. It's a maintenance for me. I'm not trying to do anything crazy this month.
That's it.
Yeah.
Absolutely amazing. So thanks again for your time. I'm going to upload this video. Really excited about putting it out there. And yeah, I look forward to doing the podcast with you.
Yes, so, that would be really interesting.
Yeah, I've got a crazy couple of weeks coming up in my life, but we are definitely
going to do and definitely. And I wish you best of luck for that.
Thank you. But it doesn't matter. I'm going to put a good 2 hours aside. Me and you are going to hit up what we say in your podcast lasts how long? 45 minutes, hour? How long?
It's a 45 minutes to like max 1 hour. And I know that if I start talking with you, like it will not finish within an hour.
No, we'll have to try and cut it short. We're going to have to try and not talk too much. What we'll do, we'll think of some questions. I'll have some answers ready. So we try not to go out of that.
Right.
Because it's too easy to talk to you for too long.
I'm really excited about this.
Amazing. Thank you so much again. And I will speak to you soon.
Speak to you soon, brother. Take care.
Thank you.